Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and as we are coming off the heels of the autumn sale, it is time to come back down to reality and check out all of the new Steam titles that are dropping this week. We got a bunch of free games dropping this week. I mean, that's like every week. There's always some free-to-play releases coming out, but on top of that, Steam's got one of the worst games of the entire year coming out, and honestly, it's one of those games that is so bad that it might be comical to play through once it sees a deep discount. Certainly don't be paying full price on it when it does come out, but we'll talk about it and all the other releases, so let's just get right into it, and let's start things off with the aforementioned worst game of 2023. One of, when you have, you know, the King Kong game and Lord of the Rings Golem, there's a lot of competition for trash this year, and that brings me to The Walking Dead Destinies, coming out December 1st. Yeah, seeing a delayed release on PC and Steam versus other platforms. I don't know why that is. Maybe it'll be a horrible PC version. I mean, I don't know how a game like this could perform poorly from a performance standpoint, given that it looks straight up like a PS2 game. Maybe like a good PS2 game or a low-quality PS3 game is about where I'd put it in terms of its technical prowess. I'm a big Walking Dead fan. I love the early seasons of the show, as I'm sure many of you guys did. You know, the general consensus is it lost its way. Most notably, I think a lot of people. What happened on episode 1 of season 7, I think, triggered a lot of people. But nevertheless, Walking Dead Destinies, the whole gimmick was that it has you play through the events of the first 4 seasons, and it's kind of like a shape the story however you want it. Like, will Shane live in season 2? Like, spoiler alert if you haven't watched Walking Dead, but see, like, that's cool in theory, but they do it in a way where it's like you choose to kill Rick or Shane, so it's not like you can live out that, like, dream of, like, Shane and Rick just being alive throughout the entirety of Walking Dead. That's not really the case. It's a super low-budget game where the game doesn't even have cutscenes, which is, like, hilarious. It's like static images with voiceovers. It's really, really bad, and it's comically bad, and it'd be nice if Walking Dead, outside of the Telltale games and Saints and Sinners, could get, like, a really well-done retelling of the story. I think that would be pretty cool. Obviously, translating a television series or a comic book into a full-fledged video game, harder than me just saying, you know, they should do it, but, you know, I'm sure somebody could figure it out, and I'm sure it would do fairly well from a commercial standpoint, but who knows? Walking Dead Destinies, on the other hand, does hit Steam on December the 1st. Next up, a new SteamWorld title, SteamWorld Build, will be coming on December the 1st as well. Break ground on a new frontier as the planet dies around you. Dig deep and build wide to excavate long-lost spacefaring technology while ensuring everyone has their vital water, fuel, and creature comforts they need. Do you have what it takes to reach the final frontier? SteamWorld Build is scheduled for a release on December the 1st, a base building title in the SteamWorld universe, which obviously has paved way to SteamWorld Dig, which has been really, really well received. This is once again coming from Thunderful Publishing, and again out on December the 1st. Next up, we have A Last Train Home coming from Ashbourne Games and THQ Nordic. Now, this game officially dropped today, so technically it's out. It's a real-time tactics title. The Great War is over. The fight continues. Command a legion of soldiers desperately trying to make their way home amidst the chaos of a civil war. Lead them through the unforgiving wilderness on board an armored train and manage your crew and resources trying to survive. Positive reception for this one, 23 reviews, and 86% of those reviews are positive thus far. Another THQ Nordic published title. I feel like they've been publishing a ridiculous amount of games, but reviews from critics have also been pretty good. Shack News, 9 out of 10. Another 3 9 out of 10s are the ones that they're promoting. So, game is going for $34 as a part of its launch discount, 15% off for $34. So, check that out. Moving on from that, we have Gangs of Sherwood. This is coming from Appeal Studios and Naked. Fight the armies of the Sheriff of Nottingham and lead the rebellion solo or in co-op with up to 4 players. Play as one of the merry men, combine your attacks, and free the people in this futuristic dystopia inspired by the legend of Robin Hood. Game is going for $39.99. It does have the gimmick of buy the Lionheart edition, they're calling it, which typically goes for $50, but 10% off as a launch discount as well, and you do get 72 hours of early access. Yeah, like every game is going to be doing the early access gimmick. It's not just, you know, your big releases. Gangs of Sherwood has got it attached to it as well. So there you go with that. The game is out on November 30th. Now let's go to all the free releases that are dropping this week on Steam. First of all, we have Hawked. Hawked is a free online PvPvE extraction shooter. I'm sure the words of extraction shooter just excite you guys endlessly. Squad up with pals to explore a mysterious island and battle monsters, solve puzzles, outfox enemies, and escape with ancient treasures. Hawked will be dropping on November 30th. Next up, we have Divergence. Explore a mysterious island with the help of a time manipulation device. Rewind and diverge from your current timeline to combat the ancient guardians and discover the secrets behind the Titans. The game was developed as a student project at DigiPen Institute of Technology and was created for educational purposes only. Please check the publisher page for more information. A lot of these games do come out, but a lot of times for student-developed titles, they turn out to be interesting games and really is a reflection of how much of a degenerate I was during my time in school, but nevertheless, Divergence is out on December the 1st. Next up, a brand new Souls-like action RPG in ENDRAGON. ENDRAGON is an action RPG hitting early access in which Mars, a former hero, and Luna, a modern sorceress, travel together to defeat a great evil that has risen from the dead. Now, the game has a pretty wonky visual style. It doesn't look like it has a lot of soul to it, just based on watching it in execution. We'll see how it turns out. It is going into early access, so obviously it'll be hopefully making some progress, and it'll be free in early access, but will be available for a fee after the period. So that's kind of interesting how they're handling that. ENDRAGON will be dropping on December the 1st. Next up, we have Pinball M. Get ready to tilt into terror, the new horror-inspired pinball platform for fearless players. Prove your skills on the most sinister, gory, and badass tables ever brought to life. Coming from Zen Studios, a new pinball experience with a horror aesthetic attached to it. Pinball M is releasing on November the 30th. Next up, Beast Collector. Beast Collector has you capture, evolve, and battle in a thrilling card game adventure. Discover a diverse world of cards. Beast Collector, you'll explore a captivating world of cards including guardians, dealers, supporters, magical spells, and tricky traps. With a wide array of cards at your disposal, your strategic options are limitless. Beast Collector is due out for a release on November the 28th. By the time you guys are watching this video, could already be live. And lastly, we have On the Brink from Time and Trace Studios. Use Capri's gravity manipulation to slingshot across the universe as she embarks on a mission to liberate a forgotten dimension from the clutches of an all-powerful being. Solve puzzles, uncover mysteries, and shatter space-time itself in the snappy sci-fi action platformer. On the Brink is out on November 29th. And that is going to do it for me. Again, this week certainly highlighted by the incredibly anticipated release of Walking Dead Destinies. Obviously, I joke a little bit, but it'll be funny to see that game out on Steam. Maybe, like, people will just meme it into a mostly positive reception. That'd be kind of hilarious. Please don't do that. But nevertheless, that's this week's lineup. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.